c'est parti, bonjour et bienvenue pour la 5e partie, je crois, de MGS2. On va juste faire un petit réglage sonore parce que je crois qu'on entend... Non, ça va, on entend le jeu. Je pensais qu'on n'entendait pas le jeu, mais je pense qu'on va l'entendre correctement. Voilà, donc si vous m'entendez parler en même temps, c'est normal, je suis en live... en local, pardon. Donc... On s'était arrêté de mémoire... Oui, c'est ça, on avait buté... On avait buté... Comment? On avait buté Fatman. On va faire une partie plus courte. Bon, ça va. Oh merde, c'est vraiment un game plus démo, à chaque fois j'oublie de changer ça. Cette merde. Je vous laisse l'intro. Je pense qu'on va la laisser à chaque fois qu'on va faire un live. Elle est tellement épique. Ah merde, elle avait pas la caméra. Bon, super, on peut même pas choisir sa catégorie sur Twitch, ça bug. Décidément, pour changer la catégorie, c'est un peu la merde. Dans le dernier live, rappelez-vous, on a eu des problèmes. Et merci à Thibaut pour le sub de la dernière fois, du coup ça s'était pas affiché. Donc j'ai pu en profiter pour le remercier, ça s'était même pas affiché. C'est vrai qu'il est 18+, le jeu, j'avais oublié. J'ai oublié que Metal Gear Solid était 18+. On fera aussi les Metal Gear sur MSX, mais je pense pas que je les ferai en live ceux-là parce que je change les câblés, ils sont chauds, ils sont très mal vieillis. Donc vaut mieux pas trop que je me lance dans ce truc-là en live, ça va durer 8 ans. Et je vais péter un câble déjà que MGS j'ai un peu de mal parfois. Bon, j'ai un peu de mal à pas y jouer, hein. J'ai du mal à progresser. Allez, c'est parti, load game. Donc on est à 6h56 de jeu. Donc j'ai la soluce à côté de moi au cas où je bloque. Je sais plus ce qu'il faut faire, je crois qu'il faut aller à une nouvelle plateforme, on va voir avec le colonel.
Raiden, make contact with Ames and find out where the president is. Our information indicates that Ames is being held in the B1 level of Shell 1's core. Head for the core of Shell 1. Shell
Okay.
1's core has extremely tight security. Impersonate an enemy personnel to infiltrate the section. For a proper disguise, select the enemy field uniform you receive from the ninja. This will allow you to blend in. But you still need one more thing. It will look suspicious if you're not carrying the standard equipment. All personnel in the Corps are equipped with AK-74Us. Select your own AK when you're in disguise.
Faut l'AK.
Find yourself an AK. You have a level 2 card in your possession. Go and search the warehouse in strut F.
Ok, donc on doit le truc F. Le F, c'est où? C'est ici. Ah merde, on a plus le... On a plus le truc là, le... Comment on appelle ça? Le détecteur de... Enfin de garde, on va dire ça comme ça quoi. Mais... Le F on n'y est pas si. Si. Putain, il y a la mine, j'avais pas vu. Non. Putain, elle a encore changé, encore... Attends. On a eu chaud. Bah, on n'a pas de carte level 3. What? Attends, demande. T'es pas censé avoir une carte level 3 là? Ouf. C'est bon. Je me suis planté, c'est pas level 3 alors c'est level... Ok, du C4. Encore du C4. Des clés morts. Oh putain, il y a du C4 et tout là. Ouh. T'entends les clopes. Eh ouais. Je me disais bien qu'il y avait un délire. Et normalement, voilà. Donc là on aurait foncé dans le temps, on aurait été dans la merde parce que bah tout est relié à du C4, on aurait pété.
Unable to find the AWOL soldier. Nothing else to report.
Une balle d'M4.
It's the intruder. Stay on guard.
Send the replacement car
Merde.
to the area.
Comment c'est sur en alerte? Pas en alerte. Ah, ils ont vu le cadavre, ça. En même temps, j'ai shooté les deux mecs. Par contre, on a toujours pas le M9, je sais plus quand est-ce qu'on le débloque. Je sais plus si on le débloque en fait, le tranquillisant, je m'en souviens plus. En vrai, m'ont pas vu rentrer, donc je pense qu'on peut y aller. Non. On va faire un truc vite fait. Voilà, c'est mieux comme ça. Il a l'air de rien avoir. Oh, voilà. Ah mais le voilà le M9. Ah mais le voilà le M9. Putain. Ah bah nickel. Putain nickel. Alors ça c'est parfait. On va passer un petit coup de save. Oh. Les roses.
What's up, Jack?
What's up, Jack? Peut-être que du coup, si on l'avait gratté avant, on aurait pu tenter Fatman sans le buter. Parce que là, du coup, on l'a buté.
Jack, I know you're probably doing
Ha!
fine, but don't get
Il serait mort dans
discouraged.
tous les cas. Mais,
Remember, Lieutenant J.G. Pliskin is with you too. You'll be all right. What's wrong?
Nothing.
Don't give me that. Every time you say nothing, it's always something. What's wrong?
It's just that, you know, you seem to think pretty highly of him.
Well,
Yeah, Pliskin's the kind of guy you can really depend on, isn't he?
what?
What?
Yeah, Pliskin is one heck of a man, isn't he? He's so cool, so confident.
Yeah.
But he's nowhere near as cool as you. You'll always be my number one. Always.
But that's not what I meant.
You know, you're kind of cute sometimes. Bye, Jack.
bon. Faut qu'on trouve le... Oh putain, qu'est-ce qu'il fout là, lui? Le Smackdown. Non. Ouais, bah ouais. Donc, du coup, aucun intérêt, quoi. Merde. Oh mais merde, on est revenu. On est revenu dans la salle là. Quel con.
Unable to locate the AWOL soldier. Nothing else to report.
Ah ouais. Ah ça j'ai vu ouais. Et 4. Putain. Ah on a la caisse. C'était bien ici.
Looks like you've got an AK.
Pas la que les
If you wear an enemy's field outfit
okay.
and carry an AK, you can pass for one of them. Listen up, kid, and don't forget this. Only the guards in
Donc là on doit aller à la Shell
Corps
One
are armed
maintenant.
with AK rifles. The others are armed with the AN-94, the official rifle of the Russian army. If you hope to disguise yourself as the enemy, you don't want to be carrying an AK outside of Shell 1's core.
Faire le plein. Toutes les munes. Alors, Shell Core One.
Jack, is that...
Shell Core One.
Jack, how's the mission?
La structure Shell, donc faut qu'on reparte. Alors attendez que je me souvienne bien. Là y a rien. Ah. Comment j'avais fait pour aller là? C'est pas grave. On repart, donc on repart, je sais plus, c'est là, non? Ah, le pont F, donc on part là à droite, à gauche. Juste. Voilà. La gueule ou quoi? Non. Est-ce qu'on peut endormir les oiseaux? Oui, on peut endormir les oiseaux. Ok, donc là on est vers la Shell faut qu'on mette la tenue du BDU et la K. Voilà, et là on a l'air d'un vrai garde. Bon, là c'est une nouvelle zone. On n'a pas de radar parce qu'on n'a pas activé le nœud, le node. Des balles d'M9, ça c'est bien. Grenade chef. Bah alors il va pas monter. Voilà. Ah bah il est là le nœud. Ok. Encore des posters. Hein. Ah. What, on a perdu. Hello Thibaut. Bon ça va. On a perdu la tenue, what the fuck. Genre on a eu une l'armoire qui est tombée sur notre gueule, enfin à la porte. Un peu fatigué mais ça va. Je suis en vocal en même temps. Ok. On a le nœud. Ça marche. Qu'est-ce qu'ils font le réel là? Ah, 4... ah tu avais même parlé du réel, j'avais pas vu. 4-0, putain, ça va. Je sais pas si en courant on peut se faire détecter par les gardes. 5-0, oh putain. Bon, j'imagine que Bellingham est encore marqué. Hein? Ah, il joue pas. Ah, il est blessé. Ah, mais j'aime pas. Et tu me le dis quand, parce que j'ai pas entendu. Ouais, Chubb vient de me le dire, mais j'ai pas. Il me l'avait dit, mais j'ai pas percuté. Mais il a quoi comme blessure? À l'épaule. Oh, bon, ça devrait aller alors. À l'épaule, en vrai, c'est traître. Hein. Tu prends un coup, tu tombes mal dessus. Doublé de Rodrigo, doublé de Vini et Arne Carvajal. Carvajal, il a dû quand même mettre des buts hein, depuis. Il dit B1 ou B2? On va faire B2, on fera bien. Ouais, le catch ouais, sera bien. Ouais. Alors. Ah merde, ah bah non, ça se trouve du... Ah, on a même pas le nœud là. Encore en activer un. Plusieurs nœuds dans la même structure. Ah oui, je me souviens. Ok, c'est bon. Je me souviens, on est avec l'oiseau de... Des briques. Tac. Hop là. Ah, un petit ref au jeu Police Note. D'ailleurs, la petite musique Police Note, vous l'entendez quand vous démarrez le MGS1. Quand ça fait tun 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 tun. Voilà. Ça vient de là-bas. Il y a un magazine de trucs là. Comment on le récupère? Ah énorme, vous avez juste à vous coller comme ça et hop là il ferme. Konami Eyes. Ah, Konami hein, c'est bien écrit. Ouais. Putain, il y a un livre là. Comment on monte? Ça m'étonne qu'il y ait un livre ici. Alors, on doit aller activer le nœud. Je sais pas ce qu'ils foutent. Ah, on a eu un trophée, c'est quoi? Ah, obtenir toutes les boîtes, ok. Bah bien.
You have the directional microphone. According to our
On va
information,
retourner,
Ames has a
je crois qu'on a
pacemaker.
tout fait, on peut
This
aller au
should make
B1.
his cardiac pattern fairly distinct. Use the directional microphone to
Ah oui, ok. C'est bon, je vais te capter le... Salut. Merde. Le con. Mais oui. Je suis trop con. Là on a fait de la merde par contre. Ah oui, j'ai enlevé le capteur en fait. J'ai pris le capteur. J'ai enlevé le gun. Je suis trop con. Non, ça par contre je suis désolé, c'est ridicule. Genre le mec il te rentre dedans, tu perds ta tenue, genre vous êtes déshabillé. Bah non mais genre ils m'ont vu là. Oh là là là, on se barre. Là c'est fiasco total, on va crever. Là, je suis mort, voilà. Si j'ai pas mis la ration.
Right, come in. Right, right.
Qui ça? On a fait de la merde. temps. Alors, on va vite récupérer, on va réactiver le nœud. Voilà. On va se barrer d'ici. Ah mais il est plus là le livre. L'ascenseur qui est exactement le même que dans le premier. Au niveau de la porte en tout cas. Allez, go en B1.
What's up, Jack?
Alors ce Spider-Man c'en est où au fait?
Rose.
So, have you decided to talk yet?
Nope.
That's too bad.
Why are you so interested in me all of a sudden?
Because I'm curious. More so than before. Does it
Arrête,
really
Lydie.
bother you that much?
Ouais, le
There
carrière
must
je
be
pense qu'on
some
fera
things
aussi.
you don't want to say.
Like what?
You know, those
Ah tu
things you
commences à
don't want
prendre
to
le
say.
partir en vrille ouais.
Let's see. Things you don't want to say. Like that you've been married before? That you're 80 years old? That you used to be a woman?
Rose.
What exactly is it you won't tell me? Do you think I'd hate you if I knew? Do you really have that little faith in me?
No, it's nothing like that.
Then what is it?
It's...
It really bothers me. The fact that there's a side of you I don't know. Sometimes I just can't help myself.
You've got me right now. Isn't that enough?
No, it's not. I'm sorry. I know I'm being greedy, but it's just not enough.
Allez. Ça doit être le garde. Ça doit être le garde.
Retinol pattern recognized. You are cleared to enter.
Ok. Bah. Le nœud ça va m'aider direct, voilà. Une ration, mais on est full. Et là y a rien. Je sais plus c'est quoi la touche. Ah c'est celui-là. Non non je vais pas. Je vais bien avancer mais j'ai pas fini. Merde. Oh le bâtard.
It's the enemy. I need help. It's the enemy. I need help. Move.
Oh putain ils sont dans la pièce là où je suis.
Clear.
C'est bon, il se barre. Putain, on a eu le réflexe d'aller dans le casier. Oh. coup dans le casier. Oh, je me suis trompé de touche. Faut que je l'amène au scanner, le trou de balle. Je peux pas l'endormir, faut que je le chope. On reprend la tenue. Grenade stun. Socom.
Retinol pattern recognized. You are cleared to enter.
Voilà. On peut-être dû fouiller au-dessus, j'ai pas fait attention. Je vais pas regarder dans la pièce au-dessus, mais il y avait des trucs. Ah oui, je me souviens ici, putain. Ouais, je m'en souviens. Faut localiser le mec. Avec le microphone.
Raiden, one of those hostages in there is Ames. The only thing we know is that Ames wears a pacemaker. His heartbeat should sound different from other people's, so use the directional microphone to locate him. Once you recognize Ames by his heartbeat, keep the microphone
Je me souviens qu'au
pointed
début, j'ai trouvé un peu
then push the
galère
action
un
button
peu.
and call out to him. If it really is Ames, he should respond in some way.
What if it's the wrong person?
The guards may get suspicious and come running instead. Security could get tighter, too.
Try to be sure before you take the risk.
Don't call out to a hostage with the action button until you're fairly sure that it's Ames. If you do make a mistake, switch the microphone for an AK and get out of there before a guard gets suspicious. If you're discovered inside, they'll cut off your retreat and call in the reinforcements. You won't make it out of the room. The mission will be over if you're discovered. Don your disguise and look for Ames while deflecting the enemy's suspicion.
What's up, Jack? Jack, have you remembered what
On
day
nous
it is
montre toujours
tomorrow?
la même chose.
No.
I see.
You said you had something you wanted to talk to me about? What was it?
We'll talk about it tomorrow.
Cute, I can't bear. Why does it have to be tomorrow?
So I can build up enough courage first. And so you won't run away.
I would never do something like that.
Liar. Every time I want to talk about something, you suddenly remember that you have some work you have to do, or you get a stomachache.
Hey, that's not...
You know it's true. What are you so afraid of?
I'm not afraid of anything, and I won't try to run away.
Is that so? Well then, we'll talk tomorrow.
Yeah,
So you have to come back, okay?
I know.
Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core.
Ok, les bandages. Ah, lunettes thermiques.
Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell
Je sais
1
plus
core.
c'est lequel par contre. Regardez en haut.
Reporting no problems in the hall on
On va attendre
B1
que le
in the
mec il se
Shell 1
barre.
core.
Lui. Attends, ce qui refait sa ronde, on va faire ceux ici.
Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core. Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core.
D'autres lui.
You're Ames, aren't you?
Il y a un petit bip derrière. Donc c'est le pacemaker. Normalement c'est lui
You
vu
must
qu'on est en
be Ames.
cinématique.
Keep still and listen to me. I'm not a terrorist. I got in here using one of their uniforms. I'm taking off the tape. Stay quiet.
Who told you about me?
An informer calling himself Mr. X, dressed like a ninja.
I see. Take this thing off me, will you? I'm Richard Ames.
Secret Service?
No, I was sent in by the
Lalilulelo.
Lalilulelo, just like you.
What?
You're here to find out where the president is. We have little time, so I'll be brief. How about switching to nanocommunications first?
Nanocommunications?
Right, silence beats talk when it comes to safety. Are you on?
Right here. Do you really know where the president is?
Almost certainly.
That's
He was
exactly
moved to
it.
the first floor of Shell 2's core section.
The first floor. The core of Shell 2. Is he still there?
I don't know. I can't get a response.
You don't think he's been like the other hostages? A hostage was killed in retaliation after the SEAL 10 disaster, remember?
What are you talking about? Regardless of what they do to other hostages, they won't touch the president.
What makes you so sure?
The case.
You mean the nuclear button they took?
Right. And the case won't do a thing by itself. That case may be the single most advanced example of a weapons failsafe system. The password is nothing less than the physiological data of the US president.
Physiological data.
The president's own vital signs, heartbeat, brainwave pattern, blood pressure, and so on, are constantly monitored and relayed by his internal nanomachines. This information, along with the DNA pattern, serve as a biometric password, unbreakable even by the latest parallel processor supercomputers. The password entry itself cannot be performed unless brainwave patterns and heartbeats fall within normal parameters, rendering chemical and other forms of coercion impractical. In other words, the login must be made of the president's own free will. As a failsafe, the input must also be reconfirmed hourly, even after the initial login. If a valid confirmation is not forthcoming, the system will automatically cancel the login.
And that's why they can't harm the president.
At least until the bird flies.
Is there really a new model of Metal Gear here?
Absolutely. The black case serves as the launch key to Metal Gear as well.
Why would they hide Metal Gear in an offshore plant?
Haven't they told you anything? The entire thing was planned. The oil spill, the tanker accident that caused it, everything. The big shell was built specifically for the development of a new Metal Gear model. The inspection tour was to check its progress.
What's going on around here?
Wait. Here comes Snake.
That's him?
Use the microphone to listen in.
King, Fat Man is dead.
It doesn't matter. Saved us the trouble of getting rid of him ourselves.
Why did he betray us?
Who knows? They're a band of lunatics to begin with. Nothing they do should come as a surprise.
I'll have his background rechecked, just in case.
You think he was working for them?
We can't discount the possibility. Especially with that intruder still at large.
Yes. The man in the sneaking suit.
Ah, c'est marrant, les sous-titres, j'ai oublié qu'ils se réduisaient au fur et à mesure on s'éloigne.
Years ago. So it must be the Patriots. What about the damage to Shell 2?
The circulation system for the contaminated water has been damaged. The water being drawn in is overflowing, and the lower block of the central section is flooded.
Seal the connecting pathway between Shells 1 and 2.
The Simtex and IR
Souci du
sensors
détail
are already
n'empêche.
in place.
Any effect on it?
No.
What about the President?
The password entry has already been made to the black case. In 1 hour, we'll need a confirmation from him. His work is done after that.
Make sure you keep him alive until then.
Yes, I know.
What about the unit's activation?
Almost complete. The code has already been entered. All we need now is for the girl to start the system.
The usual method, I assume?
No. The drugs took care of everything.
Only a few more steps to outer heaven.
Who is that cyborg ninja, Shalashaska?
I cannot even guess.
What about you?
Looked into.
Olga, don't cast suspicion where it isn't due.
Where it isn't due? When you watched my father die and did nothing.
It's been 2 years ago, Olga. Let it go.
I read
Tu
the
parles.
case file for Shadow Moses.
Il l'a pas
by
laissé
the way.
regarder sans mourir, c'est lui qui l'a buté.
How could you suspect me?
I know that the ninja is not one of my men.
How meaningful you make that sound. If Sergei were still alive...
If the old man were still alive, I wouldn't need to take orders from you.
Olga, Sergei was my best friend.
If you sell us out, I'll kill you myself.
Listen, daughter of Sergei. Don't ever let me see your gun pointed at me again.
If you wish, I'll put a bullet in your back instead.
Stop this infighting. I took you both in when no one else would. You think any government would have you as irregulars in this political climate? The worst kind of wet works, maybe. But even that's doubtful. I recommend against switching camps. You've nowhere left to go. It's happening again.
This damn right arm. Liquid! It's almost as if it's having its revenge.
How much do you think we spent on that arm in Lyon? The best transplant surgery team in the world.
I never trust a Frenchman. There's something going on. The incidents are becoming more frequent. Maybe that man's presence.
Ocelot, I leave this place in your hands. I have the intruder to take care of.
Yes, King.
Is that really Solid Snake?
That's what he claims.
I thought Snake was dead.
J'ai compris que c'est pas
Solid
lui.
Snake did die. But he's also here in the shell. Either he survived or there are two of them.
Two of them?
And that's impossible. Anyway, what did you manage to catch?
They said password input was complete.
I thought so.
You said the password entry into the black case had to be made by the president willingly.
That's right.
So this means the president is cooperating with them.
It would have to be, yes.
Why?
Probably tired of
Vous
being
êtes
a
bien
puppet,
calme.
but it wasn't a smart move to betray us.
A puppet?
We're running out of time.
Oh.
They will fire a nuke. You know what you
Oh.
need to do before
L'instant
that.
ça blablate.
Fire the nuke, but it's nowhere close to the ransom deadline.
Ransom?
$30
Non, j'ai pas
billion
mis ça.
in cash.
What are you babbling about?
Quand c'est du
The
multi,
nuclear
ouais, je m'en
strike is
fous,
not a
mais
threat. It's been the
quand
objective all
c'est du
along.
solo, j'évite.
They plan to slaughter
Sauf si c'est un
millions
solo à
of
la
people.
con, quoi.
No.
Bah, j'ai bien avancé quand même, mais j'ai encore beaucoup à faire un vamp
Total
et tout.
disruption of electronic equipment caused by EMMA pulse.
Textbook answer. Well, when an average nuclear warhead goes
Le
off
3, je vais
within the
galérer, je pense,
atmosphere,
quand même.
the
Vu
result
qu'il n'y a
is
plus
an
de radar et tout.
electromagnetic pulse of up to 50 billion megawatts. The EMMA field can reach
Mais le 3 il est
tens of
complètement
thousands
fou,
of
hein.
volts
Vous
per
verrez de
meter.
toute façon.
And most
Mais
electronic
MG,
equipment will
Metal
be
Gear 1 et 2, je
toasted
suis pas
in
certain de les faire en live par
If
contre.
one of the key
Je pense qu'ils sont
movers
tellement
of
mal
world
vieillis
economy
que
stops functioning, it could mean the
ça va être
beginning of a
l'enfer.
global depression.
But that isn't their aim. What they plan to do is liberate Manhattan. Pull it offline and turn it into some kind of a republic. Hence, Sons of Liberty.
Sons of Liberty.
Sons of Liberty?
Damn! Ocelot is coming. I'm going offline.
Faut qu'on se grouille parce que vu que j'ai le capteur dans les mains,
Hurry!
je vais remettre l'arme parce que sinon
It's
c'est
a
un niquer.
security card. You'll be able to unlock doors of up to level 3 security. Use it to get to Shell 2. Take care of the president before they launch the nuke. He's coming here. Pick up your AK.
What do you think you're doing?
I asked him to remove these. I'm ill, you see.
I always knew that the DIA turned out second-rate liars.
What are you talking about?
No need for denials. We know what you are, Colonel Ames. They knew that the President was planning to betray them. So they sent you in to keep tabs on him. Am I right?
You!
Sorry, Colonel. You failed to carry out your duties.
You'll never escape the Lali Lulelo.
Is that so? What the?
You tricked me. I understand now.
De quoi?
Ocelot.
Ton filtre va quoi? Ah oui, la photo, ouais, j'ai vu, ouais. Avec l'équipe et tout, ouais.
You? Which team are you with? Show me your face. You know who he is.
No, he is not one of mine.
Identify yourself. We meet at last. Hold your fire! We need the hostages alive!
Hurry! Get away!
But you died!
Leave this to me.
We have an intruder in Shell
Colonel, Ames is dead. Looked like a heart attack.
That's unfortunate. However, we do at least know where the president is.
So there really is a new type of Metal Gear in this place?
Apparently. We're still looking into it.
I've also been told that the nuclear strike was what the terrorists were after from the start, not the $30 billion.
Right. It was a cover-up all along.
Colonel, what are you keeping from me?
I'm not keeping back anything. It's not as though I'm told all the facts either. I'm pulling in all the favors I can to look into all this. Just be a little patient. Our priority should be with the president right now. We can take it that they've completed the password entry and are preparing metal.
Ah là là, le colonel, toujours cette bonne poire, bordel. Toujours aussi con comme dans le premier.
According to Ames, yes. But it's also true that they're about to
Bon, vous allez voir que le jeu va salement partir en couille après. Ça va être le bordel. On va limite bouffer des codecs tous les 3 secondes. Enfin, c'est même pas limite, on va bouffer des codecs tous les 3 secondes.
Jack, I agree with the colonel. You need to protect the
Bon,
president.
là, faut qu'on se casse parce qu'on a plus le masque, donc on va se faire griller dans tous les cas. On a eu chaud. On est pas au bon endroit, putain.
Jack, is that you?
On va aller retourner, on va retourner où on était. S'il y a des trucs level 3 qu'on n'a pas ouvert, on va tout récupérer.
Is it because I'm beautiful?
Why are you asking me this all of a sudden? And where do you get off calling yourself beautiful?
Well, it's the truth, plain and simple. I'm too smart not to realize it and not sarcastic enough to be modest about it.
Is that so? Well then, your schedule must be booked solid with dates.
You bet. I've even hired a private secretary to deal with all of them. But she cancels all of my appointments except for yours.
Ooh.
Sometimes it really does bother me. Sometimes I think all you want is a pretty face to accompany you to parties.
What are you...
Just to make everyone jealous when they see you with me.
You're being ridiculous.
Oh, really? But you never talk about yourself. I never know whether it's really me you want by your side, whether you'd ditch me if you found someone prettier.
You know that's not true.
Really? Then would you still go out with me even if I weren't beautiful?
Of course.
Do you like me for me, or is it my reputation?
Do you really think anyone would say your reputation?
Ils ont une saison fou, ils ont combien de défaites?
I'm just joking. Of course I like you for you.
On compte rien.
Honest truth.
Really? Thank you.
Pourtant, ils ont pas des gros joueurs. Enfin, je sais pas.
What's that?
On a eu chaud encore. Hein. Si on est dans le bon truc. Si c'est bon. Bon là on s'en fout, on n'a plus besoin de... On peut pas porter notre tenue, on s'en branle. C'est là, ouais c'est là. Ouais c'est bon, c'est là. Oh putain. RGB6 c'est quoi? Oh putain le lance-grenade, ah oui. Je me souvenais plus de ça. Non, c'est bon. PGR, donc il y a le sniper à récupérer. Ouais, le sniper, ouais, je me souviens. Bon, je sais plus où il est exactement, il doit être par là normalement. Mais il est là. Ouais. full balle. Bah le truc c'est que ouais faut y aller voir phase bêta, moi je crois que j'ai même pas eu d'accès.
The president is on the first floor of Shell 2's core. Cross the connecting bridge from the north side of Strut D to get to Shell 2. That's where you need to go.
Ouais pourquoi pas, ouais, parce que bon tant qu'ils acceptent c'est con, on n'a pas fini d'attendre. Ouais bah ouais. Ouais, lui, il lui fallait combien de balles là pour qu'il se... J'ai pas écouté ce qu'il a dit, il fallait retourner à la structure. Quoi, il a dit E. Si c'est E, c'est par là. De toute façon, je voulais y retourner. S'il y a du matériel. Ah oui. Je reprends ce qu'il dit.
Looks like you've lost your balaclava, Raiden. You'll no longer be able to impersonate enemy personnel.
Il est mort, lui, non? Il est mort. Oh. Mmh. Mais je t'ai pas dit ton anniv toi quand j'y repense là, je l'ai loupé. Moi je crois que je l'ai loupé. Ah bah merde, bah bonne... Ah ouais c'est ça, je me disais merde. Je me savais que c'était en fin d'année. Bon anniversaire en retard, hein. Putain j'ai complètement oublié. Je me fais... Mais bizarre ce d'habitude ça me le rappelle. Bah ouais c'est pour ça là, ça me... Ouais, j'étais revérifié, j'ai dit merde. J'ai oublié un truc, bah ouais tu m'étonnes. Ah ouais, ça me l'avait pas mis, putain de merde. Bah bravo. Bravo Facebook. On s'est arrêté. Bon, faut que j'aille sur... Bah ouais, du coup, ouais. C'est quoi au-dessus? D. C'est en bas. Non, c'est level 5 en bas, non? Ouais. Il y a quoi ici? Je le vends rien. Merde. Il me voit pas. Fameux. Ah, une ration. Verdé normalement. Merde. Putain, ils m'ont vu. À cause de l'autre coup de balle en haut. Tant pis. Bonne question. Je m'en souviens plus, je t'avouerai. On est en train d'être choc complet. Oh putain, il y a tout le monde derrière. Oh putain. À cause du mec en haut. On va crever, mais tant pis. Voilà. Je préfère crever que de niquer des rations pour rien.
What the hell happened? Raiden!
À cause du connard en haut là, avec sa tourelle là. Oh ça va, il nous remet là, il est généreux le jeu. Ah oui, je me souviens de ça, faut tirer dans les trucs. Je me rappelle de ça. Un colonel encore.
Raiden, can you hear me?
Ah non, pas colonel, je crois.
Where have you been? Checking around. I'm in Strut H right now. How's the situation over there?
We have a lead on the president's location.
Where is he?
Shell 2 core, the first floor.
I'm cut off from the core where I am. It's a mess here.
All right, I'm on my way to Shell 2 right now.
There are IR sensors in place on the
Du
connecting
coup, t'as eu
bridge
quoi comme
between
cadeau,
shells
à ton
1
avis,
and
à part le
2.
maillot?
If you break the beams, the Semtex will go off.
Yeah, I heard them talking about that.
Target the control units and destroy them. Make sure you don't shoot the Semtex.
What do the control units look like?
Take a look with your binoculars.
De l'argent.
That's the Semtex. And that must be the control unit.
Ah, la mienne, j'en avais repris une parce que la mienne, j'avais dévissé le... Comment dire, le dessus, c'est pour nettoyer et genre maintenant il galère à tenir. Ah, elle fonctionne encore. Oh non, bon, c'est pas... Il y a des C4 ici. Ça, je m'en souvenais de ça. Bon, c'est toujours bien de l'argent. Merde, putain, je suis con, c'est le sol. J'ai plus la nef. Voilà. C'est pour ça qu'on a le snipe. Par contre... il tremble trop. Voilà. Serpent avec le Sons of Liberty ici. Mais la coach up.
Raiden, you haven't destroyed all the control units yet. Use the first-person view or the sniper scope to look around.
Putain, le con.
Raiden, what's going on? Raiden!
Ah, donc faut pas le passer. Putain, je t'en fous. Ah, désolé les pigeons. Ah, ils se mettent au milieu de la bombe. C'est con. Ouais. Alors, est-ce que c'est bon là? T'es encore là-bas au fond. Un, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Derrière, il en manque, je pense. Pas voir avec la caméra là. Derrière le drapeau, je suis sûr qu'il y a un truc. T'as tiré dessus. Je m'en souviens plus. possible ça. Non, j'ai pas tout des ammo, ça c'est sûr. Je vais rappeler le colonel, mais je pense que je les ai pas toutes des ammo.
Raiden, what you see there is a booby trap consisting of an infrared sensor and Semtex. The Semtex will detonate if the IR beam from the sensor is disturbed. Whatever you do, don't touch the IR beam. But there's no way to get through there without crossing the beam. Neutralize all the control units for the IR sensor. Those control units in the distance are obviously out of handgun range.
What do I do then?
Use the sniper rifle to take them out. Use the PSG-1 sniper rifle to shoot out control units that are farther away.
Raiden, you didn't get all the control units. You weren't thorough enough. Take a good look at the airborne cipher. You can see the control unit for the IR sensor. The control unit is right above Cypher's camera. Avoid shooting the camera at all costs. Looks like if a Cypher is shot down, the resulting signal will trigger an explosion. The whole bridge would blow. Target only the control unit on the upper part of the Cypher. Aim for the blinking light.
Ah oui. On va reprendre un portage des mines parce que... Putain, mais arrête de bouger. Voilà. Bon. Alors... Au fond là-bas... Et là, si je mets les lunettes thermiques, normalement les lasers, ouais, sont encore là. J'arrive plus à repérer les spots. Derrière le drapeau, c'est sûr, il y en a... Bon, t'es sûr. Techniquement, c'est bon là, normalement.
Raiden, I found us a ride.
I'm all ears.
One of the enemy's Kasatkas.
Is it in good shape?
Full tank. I'm heading for Shell 1 now. What about that Harrier?
It's not on the heliport here.
Good. I'll set this one down there then.
Can you cover the hostages? They're being held on level B1 in the core. Pliskin, you didn't happen to find any other places where hostages were being held, did you?
No, nothing like that.
Okay.
How many hostages are there?
Okay.
There's a few short of 30. One dead and several wounded.
The Kasatka's cargo area will hold 13 max.
What about the other Kasatka?
I sabotaged it. It can't come after us if it can't get off the ground.
Oh.
We'll have to make 2 trips.
Can you fly a Kasatka?
I have a pilot who's flown the civilian model, the KA-62 in VR. There's not a whole lot of difference between the military KA-60 and the civilian model.
Cleared for takeoff.
Raiden, let me introduce you to my partner, Otacon.
Otacon?
Hey, Raiden. Nice to meet you.
Intruders!
Over here!
Yeah. Damn! Raiden, I'll talk to you later.
Colonel, I need some answers from you. Who exactly is Pliskin and his partner?
I know what you're thinking.
No doubt. It keeps coming back to Shadow Moses. And now this Otacon.
AKA Hal Emmerich, PhD, a Shadow
Ah,
Moses
l'Emmerich qu'on
survivor.
revoit dans MGS5 hein, d'ailleurs.
Snake and Otacon
Une
both
mission
became
secondaire qui devient une mission
fugitives after
principale.
Shadow Moses, wanted for acts of terrorism.
An anti-Metal Gear organization.
They sabotaged and destroyed countless Metal Gear units throughout the world.
And were responsible for the incident 2 years ago that necessitated the construction of the Big Shell.
Snake and his partner aren't terrorists.
Jack, why are you defending them?
I look back on what I've done here so far, and things like training and sense of duty alone won't get you through a sneaking mission like this.
Jack, are you okay?
You need something higher. I can't think of the right word, but it has to be pure will, backed up by courage, or ideals, or something like that. I'd stake my life on it. The solid Snake that saved Shadow Moses couldn't turn into a terrorist.
Maybe that's true, but they went down with that tanker 2 years ago. We even recovered Snake's body.
And the DNA test results on the body say it's him.
Jack, I know what you're saying, but Snake is dead. He can't be here, not even as this Dr. Hal Emmerich.
But that also means that he can't be the terrorist leader behind this thing.
C'est là qu'on fait la
I've been
rencontre
waiting for you. A messenger from the
avec
Patriots.
Solidus.
Where do I know him from?
So you're the boss around here?
No, not just around here. I'm the boss to surpass Big Boss himself. Solid Snake. No, that is not Solid Snake. What a pleasant surprise, brother.
Save it. You brother of mine.
Don't say you've forgotten me.
Putain.
Snake.
C'est là que tu vois que c'est un jeu vidéo.
Snake?
Right, take cover. Stop impersonating him.
Il a un exosquelette de fou.
I'm a whole different game from Liquid.
Là, vous allez voir. Hop.
That the best you can do, Snake? Did I get it?
Salut.
We're in trouble. It's the Harrier. The world needs only one big boss. on you fools for interfering!
Right. This is the Stinger missile launcher. The Kasaka can't stand up to the Harrier. You have to shoot the Harrier down.
Snake, we got company.
I'm counting on you.
Use this!
Merde, je suis con, je me suis trompé. Quel trou de bol.
I'll shred you to pieces! Is that the best you can Take this!
Pour l'instant, on n'est pas trop mal.
cover than I thought. More ammo. Catch. I'll let you go out in style.
Oh non. Oh ça va. J'ai cru que ça avait planté.
Try dodging this. I'll let you go out in style!
C'est bon. Suis-le à Harry aussi.
There's something coming up.
That's Metal Gear! It's already active!
Alors c'est combien?
They got my eye! Fab! Go! Ha!
Ah oui c'est vrai, le ventre pour 2000 km/h.
Hey, what's that? It's running on water. You all right?
Yeah. How about you guys?
Barely managed, but we're all right.
The chopper?
We need some time for repairs.
Oh.
The president's all yours.
Okay. Can I ask you something?
What?
Are you the Snake? They said you were dead.
No, not me. There are still too many things I need to do.
Snake.
Salut Taziel, comment ça va?
That's why I need to ask you this.
Legend. A legend is nothing but fiction. Someone tells it, someone else remembers. Everybody passes it on.
I'm here because I was assigned to this mission, not because I want to. If I could, I'd be out of here in a second. How could you come back to all this? Why keep fighting?
There's something my best friend said to me once.
What?
We're not tools of the government or anyone else. Fighting was the only thing I was good at, but at least I always fought for what I believed in.
What about the DNA results from that body?
That was Liquid's body. He and Snake are identical on the
Ça
genetic
va, là on vient de shooter le...
A deception, for our own protection.
Le
We stole
Harrier.
his frozen body from some organization. Kind of a hassle, though.
That's all there is to it.
Are you two really an NGO?
Insofar as we're a non-profit organization of civilians advocating a cause, yes. The cause happens to be the
Là-bas je vais faire
eradication
un
of
stream
Metal
plus
Gear.
court, mais au final on est à peu près dans la même lignée que
But
les
it's a
autres.
cause worth fighting for.
Why would you stick your neck out for something this risky?
That's the way I used to look at it 4 years ago. I was holed up in the middle of nowhere in Alaska, drinking too much.
We have a responsibility to the coming generations, to the world.
What responsibility?
To keep track of the mistakes we've made as a species.
We need to remember, to spread the word, to fight for change.
Ah ouais.
And that's what keeps me alive.
You think you can change the
Du
future?
coup t'as joué sur une...
I'm not as arrogant as
Quel
that.
type d'écran?
What you do isn't grassroots activism. It's more like terrorism.
I admit that.
But our group, Philanthropy, received some information. A new Metal Gear prototype was being developed here, and terrorists were planning to raid the facility. The information came from a very reliable source.
So you're here to...
We're here to stop all that. But I also have a personal motive.
Looks like the terrorists have his sister in the big shell. We're here on our own, not under anyone's orders. We have our own battles. Otacon's here for someone. I'm not.
This is a military mission.
Jack, are you all right?
Just barely.
Ah ça
You
va.
almost gave me a heart attack.
Sorry, it wasn't intentional.
C'est mieux
I
quand
know
tu branches
that.
une vieille
And I
console.
know I need to stay
Télé HD c'est
stronger.
dégueulasse.
Say a prayer for me, Rose, so I can come
Pour avoir
back.
fait l'expérience,
You will make
c'est bien
it back.
moche.
I'm with you all the way, remember.
That means a lot to me, you know.
I'm going to save the data, okay, Jack?
Alors on en a combien? 8h35.
Colonel, Metal Gear's already gone active.
It's not too
De-
late. You can still prevent a nuclear strike
Bah,
by
pour The
securing
End,
the
je l'ai battu
president
de
and
manière
preventing password
basique.
confirmation from
J'ai
taking
pas fait
place.
les techniques
Get
de
to the
triche.
president. He's in the core
J'avoue, j'ai
section
jamais
of
essayé. On
Shell
essaiera
2.
peut-être, je sais pas, je vais
I'm
voir.
checking the satellite images. Looks like you can get
Soit
to
faut
the
que
core from
j'attende
the other side of
les
the
jours
strike
réels,
now.
soit il faut que
The core hasn't gone
je
under yet from what we can tell.
trafique
Follow
l'heure de la
the railings
console.
down, then jump onto the pipes.
The only viable strut in the outer perimeter is the L. That attack just now doesn't make any sense. It's like they have no more use for this place.
Colonel, you were monitoring the codec calls. That man was the real
Donc, du
Snake
coup,
all along.
c'est plutôt marrant.
Maybe.
Maybe?
Don't let your guard down with him.
Why do you say that?
Because they were never a part of the simulation. They're an unknown factor.
You can take your simulation and... We're out here, we bleed, we die.
Ah, t'avais loupé le
Calm
snipe.
down.
I suggest that you
Ah,
do
si
right.
tu le loupes, c'est
Even
mort.
if that is Snake. That has no bearing on your mission.
T'es obligé de t'arranger comme ça, quoi.
You and Snake used to be on the same side. I don't understand. I read about you and Snake in the darkness of Shadow Moses.
I don't give a damn what that piece of trash said. Do you get me?
Alors. Oh, la ration, là, on va aller la chercher. Merde, je suis tombé. Putain. Ça commence bien.
Raiden, is something wrong? Raiden! Raiden!
Quel beau fail. Ah, sur le 2, bon, on l'a passé tout à l'heure, ça. Je me suis planté d'ailleurs, parce que moi j'ai une collision avec un garde et ça te retire la tenue, ce qui est complètement con, mais bon. Ouais, le premier move, ouais, on tombe dans le vide. Oh non, mais t'es sérieux, genre il glisse pour rien ce con.
Jack, what's going on?
Tout ça pour la
Answer
ration.
me! Jack! Jack!
Oh putain. Non putain, il faut recommencer. On va y aller doucement. Ah mais il y a des trucs de pigeons de merde. Allez. Ouais, c'est... Je viens d'avoir l'idée. Je pense que je suis obligé en plus, parce que si je marche là, je me pète la gueule. Voilà, alors, on peut pas remonter là? Bah. Bah. Je peux remonter ce con? Bah. Ouh, il y a le feu qui se met là, ok. La base qui part en lambeaux. Ok.
This is not a pretty sight. Hurry up and check the situation.
L'autre. Oh, genre. Genre, ils m'ont vu, putain. Oh putain, monte. Non, je tombe, putain, je me suis trompé de touche. Quel con. Bon, on va y aller tranquille, on va éviter de le shooter, du coup. Putain. Oh putain, t'es sérieux, il te fait repasser là. Je viens d'avoir peut-être une idée là. Ça il va auto quand je change de zone. Je sais plus si... Mais ouais. Ça je l'ai... Vite, vite. Je vais cramer combien de temps comme ça? Ça, je peux pas louper le message.
pretty sight. Hurry up and check the situation.
Mais oh putain. Parce qu'il s'est décalé dans du mur. Putain, parce qu'il s'est décalé du mur, j'hallucine.
Raiden, is something wrong? Raiden! Raiden!
Putain, je me suis décollé du mur et voilà. Oh, sérieusement.
Raiden,
On
is
va crever
everything
combien
all
de
right?
fois?
Raiden! Raiden!
Si, on peut éventuellement en faire. Faut que je finisse ce putain de passage d'abord. Mais... il est minuit. Minuit 15. Ok, ça marche. Le dernier, on a dit que les jeux n'avaient pas été appréciés. Je pense que je suis trop aidé. Bah ouais. Putain, mais là il veut plus se mettre correctement, quoi. Tu vois, ça c'est chiant. Après, il a quand même vieilli dans le gameplay, hein. Non.
This is not a pretty sight. Hurry up and check the situation.
Ouais, je vais voir, mais je sais pas si... J'y ai pensé, mais bon.
What can I do for you? Jack, tell me, am I really helping you out?
Yeah, you're a huge help. I'm lucky to have you as an analyst.
But didn't you tell me just a little while ago that I should change my job or quit or something?
Yeah, and you were pretty pissed off.
Why did you say those things?
Well, you have to work overtime and stuff. It sounded pretty tough.
But you didn't mean it, did you?
I was wrong about a lot of things then. I just thought that if we had more time to spend together, that...
You were thinking of your own danger.
Well...
Don't you think it's selfish to expect everyone to be at your beck and call? I'm not your personal possession, you know.
That's not how I think of you.
Is that so?
Yeah.
Listen, I like you, and I like the me that likes you. But I do not like being summed up as Jack's girlfriend. The very thought of it makes me shiver. There's a lot more to me than just being your girlfriend. The fact that I'm doing the job I want to do is part of that, understand?
Yeah, of course,
I want to be recognized, first of all, for who I really am. Especially by you. I don't want you, of all people, thinking that I'm just your girlfriend.
That's not what I think at all.
Can you really say that?
Absolutely.
Really? I'm glad.
MVG. Merde. Attends, je réponds juste après. Putain, Raiden fait chier. Ok, non, c'est bon. Attends, hein, je passe le pont. T'es obligé de les buter de toute façon parce que les mecs ils te grillent. Ok. Alors, tu sais pourquoi Raiden et Snake sont Jack alors, Raiden il se nomme Jack en rapport au Titanic. Et Rose, bah Jack et Rose quoi, les personnages du Titanic, c'est pour ça qu'il s'appelle comme ça. Ça tu l'apprends dans le. Tu l'apprends dans le making of en fait. Comme Kojima il aime bien le cinéma, bah, il avait choisi ces prénoms là. C'est chaud. Je sais plus si on peut les buter. On peut pas grimper. Ok, c'est bon. On a ça. Je sais plus où je dois aller. De toute façon, on va péter le truc. Mal de Socom. C'est bien. Oh putain, j'en étais sûr que j'allais tomber.
Raiden! Le grip, faudrait que je l'améliore avec Raiden. Je sais plus comment il faut faire. Je crois qu'il faut qu'on grimpe. Attends,
Jack, do you need to
je
save?
vais vérifier. Ok. On va faire ça vite fait. Augmenter le grip.
Now that I think about it, it feels kind of fresh.
What does?
Before, I could always rest assured that I'd see you again. Now it's different. Now it feels like every word we say to each other counts.
That's great. We could make this into a book and sell it. Want to improve communication in your relationship? Send your man off to fight a war.
Jack,
Rose, you know my life's at stake here.
so is mine.
Rose?
I'm sorry, but I'm really worried too. I can't help but feel like I'm fighting this battle along with you.
Yeah, I know. Thanks.
Hop, on va faire ça. On va le faire maintenant parce que si jamais ça fonctionne, enfin on en a besoin après. En ce moment, Disney Speedstorm, FC24, Spider-Man 2, je l'ai terminé. Et faut que je vois pour commencer d'autres jeux genre Star Wars, Lego Star Wars, que j'ai pas encore lancé. Après j'ai Plague Tale aussi à faire. J'ai Yakuza Like a Dragon à terminer. Lui ça fait un petit moment que je l'ai commencé. Je l'ai pas fait en live. J'ai fait Judgment et Lost Judgment dans le même genre en live, qui était excellent. Mais en ce moment Disney Speedstorm et FC24. Pour les jeux solo multi, je fais les deux. Je fais du solo et du multi sur les deux. Et toi, à quoi tu joues du coup? J'arrive pas à voir. J'espère que c'est bien ça parce que normalement c'est ça, mais bon. S'il faut les faire à fond les tractions, on est dans la merde. Hein. Là, j'attends plus particulièrement de jeu pour le moment. Pas grand chose qui m'intéresse. Il y a l'année prochaine, quoi. Il y a des jeux évidemment, mais ce sera pas des jeux Day One. Je pense que ce sera des jeux achetés plus tard. Putain, je vais devoir en faire combien des tractions pour augmenter son level là? Fait à Call of, là j'ai repris les licences Ratchet Clank et Jack and Dexter. Ah, c'est des bons shows. Ratchet Clank, j'ai fait le dernier là. Le Rift Apart, c'était vraiment bien. Il était dans l'abonnement. C'était vraiment excellent. Jack and Dexter, par contre, j'ai pas joué. J'avoue que c'est une licence à laquelle j'ai jamais touché. Qui est bien en plus, mais j'avoue que j'ai pas essayé. J'ai Canis Can et Medit aussi que j'ai acheté et je dois faire. Enfin, moi que je l'ai acheté en plus. Bon, ouais, je vais en faire combien des tractions avec cet abruti? Vérifier un truc parce que c'est pas normal. C'est pas normal. Alors. Ouais, il est cool. Puis en termes de gameplay, c'est vraiment pas mal parce que t'as quand même beaucoup de trucs quoi. Je l'avais, alors je l'avais pas payé ce prix-là parce que je trouve ça extrêmement cher, mais c'était avant qu'il passe à ce prix-là. Bah déjà quand il était à 120, je l'avais déjà pas payé 120, j'avais fait la mise à niveau, il me restait quelques mois, donc je l'avais pour beaucoup moins. Mais non, non, là j'ai l'abonnement normal. Je reprendrai pas l'abonnement à 150, c'est beaucoup trop cher. Et l'abonnement à 99 est déjà un peu plus... non, il était à 99, il l'est plus. Euh, L'extra était déjà plus raisonnable, mais même là, non, ça fait trop. Franchement, ça fait trop. Si encore j'avais l'assurance que ça rentrait à chaque fois, ouais, voilà. Je me dis, bon, je m'en fous, je les investis dedans, mais non, non. Dynasty Warriors, jamais touché. J'ai toujours entendu Alors, c'est une licence que j'ai entendu du bien, mais c'était assez particulier, mais chaque fois que des gens en ont parlé, ils ont trouvé ça plutôt sympa. Putain, mais c'est pas possible. Ouais, voilà, c'est ça, ouais, ouais, c'est le truc de Dynasty, ouais. Je l'ai pris parce que je suis en congé parental, sinon j'aurais pas pris. Ouais, bah, ouais, du coup, t'as du temps un peu, entre guillemets, à tuer, même si tu vas pas pouvoir faire que jouer, mais ouais, du coup, tu vas pouvoir en profiter un peu. Ouais, c'est ça, c'est exactement ça, ouais. Des fois, il en faut, hein, des jeux comme ça. Des fois, ça fait du bien de pas te faire chier à réfléchir. Voilà, parce que bon, mine de rien, quand t'as des jeux où tu dois vraiment réfléchir à mort, soit pour comprendre l'histoire, soit parce que c'est des casse-têtes, bon, au bout d'un moment, ça peut être un peu chiant. Des fois, t'as juste envie de jouer, pas juste ça et pas te prendre la tête, quoi. Ok, on vient de passer level 2, on va voir quand... Désolé, c'est très chiant la phase, c'est nul à chier. Et ça permet de répondre aux questions. C'est vrai que ça servait à rien de le faire avec Snake, parce que du coup... quoi. Ah bah merci pour l'abo. Merci beaucoup, c'est gentil. Merci pour le follow sur YouTube. Bon, YouTube, c'est cyclique hein, en ce moment. La chaîne replay est beaucoup plus fournie parce que bah, du coup j'ai juste à balancer les replays dessus. La chaîne principale, c'est vraiment de temps en temps. Des fois je vais rafaler les vidéos, il y en aura plein, des fois il n'y en aura pas beaucoup. Oh non, non, la chaîne de dégustation, il y en a encore moins. Il y en a encore moins. Alors si tu m'entends parler, enfin, si tu m'entends parler, je parle pas tout seul. Parce que j'ai la partie audio en même temps de la play. C'est juste qu'il n'y a pas les voix sur le stream. Qu'est-ce que vous racontez hein? Ça c'est vraiment un passage chiant parce que là, si tu veux avoir ton grip level max, t'es obligé de faire ça. Quoi. sûr que ça a limite plus servir à grand chose. Ça marche, bonne nuit. Putain merde, j'ai oublié d'appuyer sur le triangle. Putain, que c'est chiant à faire. Ah, c'est relou. C'est vraiment chiant. Au moins, on sera débarrassé de ça. Là, sans déconner, je pense qu'on a perdu au moins pas loin d'un quart d'heure. Juste pour faire ça. Ah, dans la VOD, j'espère que les gens auront skippé jusqu'à la prochaine phase, la vraie phase de jeu, parce que... Ah bah il y a un trophée, pointe de fer, atteindre le niveau 3 de grippe. Je sais pas pourquoi je sentais qu'il allait avoir ce trophée. Bon du coup on va pouvoir save parce que j'ai pas fait tout ça pour rien. J'ai pas regardé la liste des trophées, je les regarde en général après. Je sais même pas, je pense qu'il y a des trophées similaires aux autres.
See ya.
Putain, enfin! Allez! J'espère que c'est bien là. Ouais, c'est là.
Olga, Snake, he's here. In Shell 1.
My father had some unfinished business with him.
Olga, calm yourself.
Then screw your plan. I've been waiting for this day for 2. Send him to the bottom of the ocean, right next to my old man.
The launch comes first.
Damn it. Where is Ocelot?
Not here.
T'as vu qu'avec certains trophées gagnés, tu peux dépenser des points. Sur la Play, ouais. Ouais, sur le PlayStation Stars, ouais. J'ai déjà gagné des bons... Enfin, gagné. Utiliser les points pour des bons. Malheureusement, c'est soit des trophées, soit lancer des jeux, mais c'est pas assez. Je trouve que ça récompense pas encore assez. Bon, c'est mieux que rien. Parce que mine de rien, j'ai déjà pu me faire une vingtaine d'euros, je pense. Donc, quand t'achètes des jeux aussi sur le store, tu cumules des points. Ils auraient pu faire un système quand t'achètes ton jeu en boîte avec un code à rentrer. Pour avoir des points, mais bon. Ouais, bah après c'est pas rétroactif malheureusement. Mais bon, enfin c'est pas rétroactif. Ouais, comme sur Switch, ouais. Et sur Switch c'est plus rentable. Là la Play il faut quand même envoyer au niveau des achats et des... Et c'est pas toutes les campagnes qui offrent des points en plus.
The door stays shut unless the president manages to take out that circuit panel from inside the room.
Ouais, c'est sûr, ouais. C'est
And
toujours
it's
ça de
no
près.
job for bare hands.
Mais on sait que rien du tout.
Come back immediately.
One more thing.
What?
We leave for Russia when this business is done. I want half the money for that.
Of course. That was part of the agreement.
We start living for ourselves after this. If there's anyone who wants to stay here, I want you to take good care of them.
Gladly. Gerlukovich soldiers are the cream of the crop.
It's time they went free.
What happened to rebuilding Mother Russia?
The old man is dead. The world is a different place now.
It's your life.
Just as a reminder, I'm going to say this again.
Mutual.
I'm in front of the room where they're keeping the president.
Everything all right?
No sign of flooding, but I can't get close to the door. The floor is electrified.
Don't test it. You'll be bacon.
Any suggestions?
Remember the Shadow Moses VR training?
Take out the circuit panel?
Right.
But there's no way into the room.
Try ventilation ducts.
Yeah, I think I see one.
Look for a remote control missile launcher. You can guide it through the duct into the room.
Then target the circuit panel. Got it.
Right, but make sure you don't hit the president.
The president is wired with nanomachines. If we know the frequency, I can raise him.
We've tried that repeatedly, but there's no response. It looks like the walls have a built-in radio shield.
So that's why Ames lost contact with him.
If you need to confirm his position, you can log into the node.
Understood.
Locate a remote control missile launcher first.
Alors. Ah bah oui, ouais. Ça, c'est... Mais je suis trop con. Je suis trop con, bah oui. Pourquoi j'ai fait ça? C'est pas là qu'il faut aller, ça en Hop. Ah merde, faut le Nikita d'abord, putain. On a perdu de la vie bêtement. Putain. Ça pour des missiles Nikita que j'ai pas. Enfin des. Il est là le node. Plus rien à faire ici. On se rapproche. Le node, on se rapproche du combat avec l'autre con. Ah oui, aussi, ça c'est vrai que j'en avais pas parlé, mais comment? Il y avait aussi un truc que j'avais appris dans le comment ça s'appelle? dans le making of où la phase du tanker, quand le tanker prend l'eau là où on est en train de couler, on devait jouer la phase là. On devait jouer la phase où le bateau coule. Et finalement, on l'a pas joué parce que Kojima trouvait ça ennuyeux. Donc du coup, il avait viré la phase là.
Colonel, B1 is completely flooded from what I can see.
You'll have to swim through.
I'm fine with swimming.
Non, justement, on va l'affronter là.
You can swim in corresponding directions using the up, down,
on va bientôt l'affronter justement.
Of the left stick. Push the punch button to dive down from the surface.
Oh putain, qu'est-ce qu'il veut le connerie.
Stroke the water and move forward by pushing the punch button. Push it in rapid succession to swim faster. Change your heading with the left stick. Up will take you up, down takes you lower. Left and right to face those directions. The O2 gauge will appear under your life gauge while you're underwater. The gauge corresponds to the amount of air you can hold from a single deep breath. Once the O2 gauge falls to 0, the life gauge will start to drop. You need to be aware of that.
Ouais, ça joue aussi, ouais. Récupérer les NVG. Merde. Putain, qu'est-ce qu'il veut?
You have the remote-controlled missile. Good job.
Ouh là 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 là. On a failli crever. Hein. D'ailleurs, j'ai une anecdote sur Ramp aussi. Ah mais merde en fait, attends. On est en train de saigner, voilà pourquoi j'avais la vie. Ça c'est à cause de l'explos de merde. Putain. C'est un peu le bordel hein, pour se repérer. Putain! Ah ça c'est quand attends. C'est quand il y a des jeux où tu peux choisir ton pour les jeux multi quand t'as un héros à choisir en échange de points. Quand je fais du jeu multi avec des héros spécifiques. Tout simplement. Je me rappelle plus que c'était aussi chiant ce passage là. Quand même bien relou le passage là, faut l'admettre. Voilà. Faut que je change de récompense. Enfin, pas changer, mais rajouter des récompenses. J'avoue que ça fait un petit moment que je l'ai pas fait. Bon voilà, on a Nikita, on va pouvoir revenir en arrière. Il y a toujours une strat pour avoir le... Enfin, une strat. Toujours un truc particulier à faire pour avoir le Nikita. Au MGS, il y avait un couloir de gaz. Rempli de gaz, et celui-ci, bah... c'était de la flotte. Merde, pourquoi je l'ai activé, on s'en fout. Par contre, en termes de... de ration, là, c'est un peu la merde. On est où là? Chez le Corso. Normalement il y a un truc à faire, c'est pas normal qu'il y ait des tourelles là. Ouais là, voilà. Ouais. Chef. Ah ouais, c'est là. C'est sûr. Il n'y a rien d'autre et après je reviens sur mes pas. C'est sûr, c'est là. Le problème c'est que je suis en train de niquer toutes mes chefs. Ah, la grille elle est fermée, mais normalement... Comment je fais pour faire ça? Bah ouais, c'est ça le problème. Je peux pas les niquer les tourelles. Ah voilà. Et là normalement si. Tac. Pourquoi? Par là. Ah voilà. Alors, par contre. On va cramer tous les Nikita. Merde! Et barre-toi! Je rate cramer tous les missiles. Ah, j'avais raison, le problème c'est que je suis en train de faire de la merde là. Voilà. Je suis planté de côté. Normalement ça a désélectrifié le truc. Merci. Tac. Quand même faire ça dans le doute. Normalement c'est bon.
Talk to you soon.
President Johnson.
Huh? So you're finally here.
You've been expecting me?
Your equipment, that skull suit isn't exactly standard military issue.
Are you all right, sir?
Is this some kind of sick joke? I thought you came
Il a
to kill
toujours
me.
fait ça en plus dans ses jeux.
What?
C'est ça qui est intéressant avec lui.
I'm prepared to face the consequences of my betrayal.
What are you... What the...
You're a man? Well, who are you?
Foxhound, sir.
Foxhound? I see. Now things are starting to make a little sense. Switch over to nano-communication so nobody can listen in.
Yes, sir. Do you read me, sir?
Yes.
Mr. President, it's my understanding that the terrorists have managed to input the code sequence necessary for launching a nuclear strike.
That's correct. I punched the sequence in myself.
You're working for them?
If you asked me 2 hours ago, my answer would have been yes. Right now, they're keeping me alive until my vital signs are reconfirmed.
They betrayed you?
I wouldn't quite put it that way. I wanted power,
They sought destruction.
But why stoop to terrorism?
I wanted absolute power.
But you're the president. You have power.
No, I'm just a figurehead.
What?
I don't have any control. The real power is in the Patriots' hands.
The Patriots?
The truth behind this country. I'm not surprised you've never heard of them. Very few are aware of their existence, even among those with code word clearance.
Huh?
Politics, the military, the economy, they control it all. They even choose who becomes president. Putting it simply, the Patriots rule this country.
No.
Hard to believe, isn't it? But it's the truth. The space defense, income tax reduction, and national missile defense programs. Every policy that's been credited to me was actually done according to their instructions.
Space defense was initiated by Congress.
That's what the Patriots want the country to believe. It's all a show. Democracy is just a filler for textbooks. Think about it. Do you actually believe that public opinion influences the government?
No.
This country is shaped and controlled as the Patriots see fit. The people are shown what they want to believe. What you call government is actually a well-staged production aimed at satisfying the public.
Huh?
Don't look at me like that. I'm legally sane, you know.
It's not your sanity that worries me.
The Patriots. Even I don't know who the actual members are. Are they financial, political, or military leaders? No one knows who the Patriots really are. Even my instructions come from a cutout. All I've been told is that every key decision is made by a group of 12 men, known as the Wise Men's Committee.
Your office? The White House?
Merely puppets, pawns in a game. By pledging my loyalty, an insignificant son of a senator was awarded the presidency. Of course, that wasn't the only price I had to pay.
What do you mean?
Even if a pawn becomes a queen, it is still just a playing piece. I wanted to leave my own mark in history, but my ambitions were... You'll understand someday. I wished to be a member of the Patriots. I wanted to wield the power of a king instead of being an expendable pawn.
And that justifies acts of terrorism?
Yes. I'd intended to use the new Metal Gear as a bargaining chip.
Bargaining chip?
But I underestimated Solidus. He actually wants to challenge the Patriots, even if it means the destruction of the world.
What are you saying?
Whether you believe it or not, the balance of power rests in the hands of the Patriots. They regulate the country's various interests through controlled presentation, staging a drama that is palatable to the general masses. Can you imagine what would happen if they ceased to function? Picture a massive political vacuum, a space that every powermonger will try to fill for their own greedy ends. I'm talking about an unregulated power struggle, panic, civil war, chaos. Like it or not, the Patriots is an organization that must continue to exist.
So you changed your mind because you wanted to avoid global chaos.
Exactly. When I told Solidus that I wished to prevent disaster, he replied that pawns can never become players.
And who is this Solidus?
My predecessor, George Sears. That was the name the public came to know him by. I knew him by his code name, Solidus Snake. He was the third Snake, preceded by Solid and Liquid, a survivor of the Les Enfants Terribles project. Neither solid nor liquid. He was a well-balanced masterpiece that the Patriots saw fit to entrust with the presidency. However, he fell out of grace with the organization 4 years ago. When acting on his own, he started an incident.
4 years ago? Shadow Moses!
That's right. At the time, the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, together with certain influential parties, initiated the development of Metal Gear Rex and an advanced nuclear warhead. However, this did not fall in line with the Patriots' plans. What's more, Solidus decided on his own to send his most trusted man, Ocelot, to provoke Liquid Snake, bringing about the said incident. As a result, he succeeded in obtaining Rex and the data on the warhead. But in doing so, he ended up revealing the existence of both Rex and the Genome Army, a blunder that earned him the wrath of the Patriots. Shortly thereafter, Solidus was removed from the presidential office.
I thought he resigned.
That's the story given to the general public. Following his resignation, the Patriots selected me, their new pawn for the presidency.
But that would mean that the presidential race was...
That was quite a show, wasn't it? It was a well-scripted drama staged by the Patriots for the benefit of the public. Even the Democrats and Republicans were dancing to the Patriots' tune. Everything went according to plan, but for one exception. Following his resignation, Solidus' health was scheduled to fail him, bringing about his untimely death.
Capped?
Correct. But before the Patriots could execute their plot, Solidus went underground with the help of Ocelot. As he avoided pursuit, Solidus gained control of Dead Cell, winning over Colonel Golukovich's outfit. From there, he bided his time, knowing that his opportunity would soon arrive.
What opportunity?
The completion of the new Metal Gear project, an opportunity that would even his odds against the Patriots. By stealing the Patriots' most valued project, he would be able to place them in a very uncomfortable position. It's the only chance he has for survival. Once he has the new Metal Gear, he'll declare war against the Patriots. Needless to say, he must be stopped.
Metal Gear is already operational.
No, not yet. What you saw was Metal Gear Ray, hijacked 2 years ago from the Marines by Ocelot. That was not the new Metal Gear.
Then where's the new Metal Gear?
Right here.
What?
You're standing in it. To be more precise, this entire big shell facility is the new Metal Gear.
What'd you say?
No, I'm quite serious. The upper structure that you've seen is camouflage, designed to represent an offshore cleanup facility. The main structure extends from the foundation all the way down to the ocean floor. The connecting elevator is located on the B2 floor of the Shell 1 core. Arsenal Gear. That's the code name for the new Metal Gear.
Arsenal?
That's right. Arsenal. We're talking about an impregnable fortress carrying a load of over a couple of thousand missiles, including nuclear warheads, all protected by a horde of mass-produced Metal Gear Ray units.
Mass-produced?
The Ray unit was originally designed for the Marines to be used as a countermeasure against the Metal Gear variations throughout the world. The Patriots had Ray redesigned to protect the new Arsenal Gear.
So now anti-Metal Gears are guarding a Metal Gear.
Ironic, isn't it? That's not all. Arsenal Gear has full access to the military's tactical network, giving it the ability to exercise absolute control over our nation's armed forces, not to mention our nuclear armament. In short, Arsenal was created to be the core of our country.
What kind of idiotic weapon?
Weapon? No. You're not seeing the full picture. Arsenal Gear is more than just a military tool. It is a means to preserve the world as it is. It will establish a new form of control. The Patriots will use it to keep their place as the country's true rulers. Right now, they feel pressured and threatened.
By what?
They fear an overabundance of digital information. The world will drown in the coming flood of information, and they along with it. The Arsenal plans include a system to digitally manage the flow of information, making it possible to shape the truth for their own purposes. In short, the Arsenal system is the key to their supremacy.
The key?
Yes. The GW system is the Patriots' trump card. Arsenal Gear will be fully operational when GW is successfully integrated. Once operational, it will be a completely new form of power for the Patriots to wield. I had hoped to seize the project from them, so that I would be in a strong bargaining position.
Bargain for what?
I'd hoped to trade my way into their ranks. But Solidus preferred rebellion. Outer Heaven, his plan to unleash a nuclear blast over the skies of Wall Street to break the Patriots' control over the business community, is also a key factor in his offensive effort.
Outer Heaven?
Listen, There isn't much time. The football served as the key for activating Arsenal gear. I've already input the necessary code sequence. It won't be long before GW begins to establish connections with other external systems, and Arsenal gear becomes fully operational. Stop them before that happens. That is your role.
Role?
You've got to find Emma Emmerich. She's the only one who can stop that thing once it's been activated.
Emma Emmerich?
She's the system programmer for Arsenal gear. I believe she's somewhere on level B1 in the core of this building.
I thought the levels below us were flooded.
I'm sure they won't let her die just yet, as she's the only remaining programmer for this project. According to Ocelot, she was being held in a locker room located in the northwest part of level B1. Cut transmission and get moving. This is card 4. It'll give you access all the way to Emma's location.
Récupère la carte de niveau 4.
Give this to her when you find her.
What is it?
A program for disrupting
Pouvoir
the
se barrer
control
de là.
functions between GW and Arsenal gear. Take Emma to the computer room on level B2, Shell 1 core. She'll know how to load the program into the main system.
A virus?
That's right, modeled after Foxdie, a biological weapon designed to selectively eliminate personnel with a specific genetic code.
But why do you have it?
The Patriots had it engineered as a failsafe, and Ocelot forgot to search me. You've got to hurry. That disk is the only way you're going to stop Arsenal. Well, I've told you everything you need to know. There's only one thing that remains to be done. Now, kill me.
What the?
There's no time to argue. The final check for my vital ID will start any second. If you kill me now, you'll at least prevent the nuclear strike.
Cut it out!
Do it! That's her role! Pull! No! Good!
That's abusing your right to free speech, Mr. President. Or is it ex-president?
The president! Why did you...
Alas, my finger must have slipped. I'll see you around, carrier boy.
Forget him. He did us a favor. Without free will, there is no difference between submission and rebellion. My only real choice is to put an end to this charade. Let me at least have the freedom to end it myself.
What are you...
Find Emma. Stop Arsenal. This is my last order as your commander-in-chief. I'm counting on you.
Voilà, voilà.
The president is dead.
I see. I'm sorry to hear that.
Where do we go from here?
Your mission was to rescue the president and eliminate the terrorist threat. However, given the recent turn of events, we will honor the president's last directive. You must put a stop to Arsenal gear once and for all.
Do you actually think there's any truth to his story about this big shell facility being a front for Arsenal gear?
I don't have the security clearance necessary to verify the facts. However, he was the president. I'm sure he knew what he was talking about.
Aren't you forgetting that he was part of the terrorist plot?
All the more reason why I believe his information is reliable.
Huh?
We're talking about a man who chose to die rather than risk a nuclear holocaust. Thanks to his sacrifice, the Nuclear Launch Authority has shifted to the vice president, effectively eliminating the terrorist threat.
Colonel, when you put it like that, it almost sounds like I should have assassinated the president to eliminate the threat.
That was not my intention. I was trying to point out that there is certainly some credibility to the words of a man who chose death to protect the innocent.
The Colonel has a point, Jack.
What about the information he gave me on the Patriots?
That's a new one on me. I'll see what I can find out. Raiden, we're running out of time. Find Emma. She's supposed to be located on level B1, in the core of that building you're in, right? You've got to find her before Arsenal becomes fully operational.
Hurry, Jack.
It's up to you to make sure that the President didn't sacrifice his life in vain.
Understood. Raiden out.
What's your status, Raiden?
Snake, the President, he's been assassinated.
What?
There was nothing I could do.
What about the nuclear strike code sequence?
He died before his vital ID could be reconfirmed.
Then the enemy's lost their nuclear strike capability.
But that Ocelot guy obviously killed the President on purpose.
Why?
It doesn't make any sense. They had to know that they couldn't launch the nuke if they killed the President.
Maybe there's a way to launch without reconfirming the vital ID.
Or maybe they found a more effective weapon within Arsenal gear.
You knew about Arsenal gear?
Yeah.
Why didn't you tell me about it?
You never asked.
Am I correct in assuming you also know that the Big Shell's a front for the project?
You mean, did I know that the Big Shell, a fully functional environmental cleanup facility, was designed to camouflage Arsenal gear? Yeah, I did. It's exactly what the President and Ames described. A massive cover story. The good news is that it hasn't really done much in terms of cleaning up the environment, so we won't have to worry about any toxic gas being released if we have to blow the house down.
Right. And when did you find out about all of this?
It took a while, but we uncovered the info around the time you took out that mad bomber. There's no doubt that Arsenal gear is being built here. That it was all set up 2 years ago, on that day. All of it.
2 years ago? What really happened here?
I took these photos 2 years ago.
I know these pictures. They were on the news, on several websites. If I remember right, the reporters blamed you for sinking the tanker.
That's right. Otacon, me, we were used.
We'd hoped that by going public with photos of the new Metal Gear, we could persuade the government. At least that was the plan at the time.
I've gone through VR training of the tanker mission before.
Yeah? Well, I doubt it accurately simulates the events of that mission. I'd infiltrated the dummy tanker to obtain proof that a Metal Gear was under development. Shortly after I made it aboard, an armed group led by Colonel Gerlukovich raided the ship and gained control.
Olga and Ocelot were among the raiding party.
Yeah, and him.
Who are you talking about?
A man that was supposed to be dead.
Their target was also Metal Gear Ray. But Ocelot eliminated Colonel Gerlukovich and Marine Commander Scott Dolph, and he hijacked Ray.
So he betrayed them?
I don't know what kind of deal was going down. All I remember is what Ocelot said at the time. Something like, "I'm taking it back."
Ocelot then sank the tanker, along with the soldiers of the Marine Corps.
How did you manage to get out?
Otacon managed to have a small boat ready for me.
That was the easy part. The tough part was not getting dragged down with a sinking tanker. Small miracle when you think about it. It turned out that the whole thing was a setup to lure us. Photos of Snake, taken by the Cypher, were released to the public. In turn, we became the world's most wanted environmental terrorists.
It was definitely a move aimed at putting a stop to our anti-Metal Gear activities.
But why did they choose Snake?
Since the Shadow Moses incident, Snake became sort of a hero. I think the Patriots weren't too happy about that.
You knew about the Patriots?
Well, yes, to a certain degree.
It seems like everyone knows about them except me.
They didn't choose Snake to be a hero.
So they decided to do a smear campaign.
I think the Patriots wanted to make an example of him so everybody would think twice before opposing them.
That's it! They set all this up just to nail you guys.
No, there's more to it than that. The Marines' Metal Gear Ray project, headed by Commander Dolph, was carried out in opposition to the Navy's Arsenal Gear project. To be more precise, the Patriots considered Metal Gear Ray to be a thorn in their side. Hence, they attacked the dummy tanker and stole Ray. They followed this up with a perfect plan. They immediately sent a fully loaded tanker to the same location and sank it. Then set up the facility to camouflage the development of Arsenal Gear.
And we fell for it. 2 more puppets in their show.
Colonel Gerlukovich and his daughter Olga?
Both fell victim to Ocelot's plot.
Was Solidus behind all this? He used Ocelot to get hold of Ray, huh?
No, he was underground, keeping a low profile at the time.
Then it must be the Patriots.
If that's the case, what's Ocelot doing alongside Solidus?
Forget it. We're wasting time. We can figure this out later. The nuclear strike's been prevented, but Arsenal still has a massive payload of missiles to deal with.
Right. If the opposition gets control of those missiles...
Raiden, you've got to find Emma.
Wait a second. Isn't Emma Emmerich...
my sister?
What's she doing here?
You got me. She's a computer whiz who specializes in neural AI and ultra-variable volume data analysis using complex logic. How she got involved in weapons development is beyond me.
Whatever her reasons, we need her in order to stop Arsenal.
Raiden, find her.
I'm on my way.
Sauvegarder.
Jack, do you need to save? Jack.
What is it?
I've always been alone.
Huh?
I'm so lonely.
Lonely? Rose, we've always...
Not always.
What do you mean?
You've never slept beside me.
What are you talking about?
After we've been together in my room, you stay awake all night, or you head for the door.
Is this really the time to bring this up?
Why, Jack? Why?
Listen, Rose, I'm right in the middle of a mission, and
Why? Why can't you relax when you're with me?
Look, the mission,
Why don't you open up to me?
Rose, I just can't.
All I ever wanted was to share your dreams, to spend a meaningful evening with you. I just wanted to find you by my side when I woke up. Is that asking too much?
It's the night. I'm scared of the night. It's got nothing to do with you.
Scared of the night? What's that supposed to mean?
I can't relax when I'm with someone.
Jack, you wouldn't even let me in your room.
I need privacy. I just can't be bothered.
Bothered?
Wrong word. What I wanted to say was that there are certain things that I have to keep to myself.
Do you remember that time I forced my way into your room? We'd known each other for almost a year, and you blew up. It was the first time you ever raised your hand against me. I was so worried about you.
Look, I'm sorry.
It wasn't your violent nature that scared me. It was your room, your heart.
Stop it.
There wasn't anything in your room. Only a bed and a small desk. It looked like a prison cell.
Rose?
No television set. No family pictures. Not even a poster.
Rose, I only use that room for sleeping.
A lifeless room. Almost like your empty heart.
That's why I tried to keep you out.
I thought I was beginning to understand you. Until I saw that room.
Would you have been happier if I had a picture of you hanging on the wall?
That's not what I was trying to say.
Enough, Rose. We'll talk about this later. After the mission.
Right. After the mission. I understand.
Voilà, voilà. Pas du tout au bon endroit. putain, faut repasser là.
Raiden, are you reading me? This is Otacon. What's your situation?
Wet and miserable. This place is flooded. The seawater that's been pumped up is pouring into the building.
I see. Listen, there's something I have to tell you about EE.
Don't worry about her. I'll get her out.
She's afraid of water.
What?
Yeah. When she was 6 years old, she almost drowned with my father in our swimming pool.
She can't swim?
Well, yes and no. We used to swim a lot together when we were kids. In fact, she swam like a fish until that day when she almost drowned. When the accident happened, I was in my room. I learned later that EE was calling me for help. She didn't doubt for a minute that I'd be there. You could see the pool from my room, but I didn't realize at the time that she needed my help.
What were you doing?
I was...
So Emma survived the ordeal?
Yeah, but my father didn't.
So you blamed yourself and left your family?
No. EE seems to believe that was the case. The fact is, I betrayed her.
And you think she can't swim because of the traumatic experience?
I haven't seen her since that day, but yes, I think so. I got a letter from Julie, her mother, after they moved back to England. In her letter, she mentioned that EE couldn't swim anymore, that she refused to even wear a bathing suit.
Damn, if she still can't swim, we're in trouble. Level B1 in the core is pretty much flooded.
Look, maybe you can help her overcome the trauma.
You want me to help her get over it?
Well, it's still gonna take some time to repair the Kamov.
Sorry, kid. Emma's rescue is up to you.
Thanks. An underwater mission. Well, this is a first. Look, I'll see what I can do.
I suggest that you drum the map of the building into your head, because you won't have time to look at it when you try to bring Emma out.
I'm counting on you, Raiden.
I covered most of the core when I had to take out the C4s. If there's anything you need to ask me, call me on the codec.
I'll do that.
C'est pas cet endroit-là. Ah si, peut-être. Non. Attendez, j'arrive pas à passer là. Ok, c'est bon. Je suis sauté. Allez, c'est parti. On combat contre Vamp. Combat contre Vamp.
Unfortunately, hell had no vacancies. I thought so. Human muscles are quite eloquent. They speak out clearly what a person's next move will be. They even tell me which way a gun is going to be pointed before the trigger is pulled. But your muscles, they're different. This should be fun. Well worth the wait.
Coming?
You've become a nuisance. I can't let you interfere with arsenal gear. The girl is just ahead. She is of no use to us now. But she served us well as the live bait for the big catch. Crazy Ivan sometimes speaks the truth.
Emma's alive?
She was some time ago. But the flooding has become quite serious. I wouldn't be surprised if she's a mermaid now.
What?
Did you really think killing the president would prevent a nuclear strike? Think again.
I didn't do it.
Arsenal is still armed with a purified hydrogen bomb.
Purified hydrogen bomb?
This is no ordinary nuclear bomb. This weapon is capable of heavy hydrogen nuclear fusion using lasers and magnetics to generate heat-insulated compression. It was a top-secret project initiated by the current president, and Solidus has no idea of its existence. The clean thermonuclear bomb is at an experimental stage and is handled differently. Specifically, it becomes launch-capable when Arsenal is activated. A nuclear threat still exists. 6 months ago, we lost everything we believed in. We were abandoned to take the fall in their cover-up. We were labeled as killers, responsible for the mass murder of civilians as well as our own allies. And the public believed every word, turning a deaf ear to whatever we had to say to the contrary. Our only goal is to wipe them from the face of the earth and destroy this world of deceit they have created along with them.
You're insane.
Insane? We might be the only ones telling the truth.
Final check for activating Arsenal has been completed. All Arsenal personnel report to your stations.
Well, it sounds like Arsenal's ready to go into operation.
Damn it!
You're still hoping that the girl can install that virus you're carrying around, aren't you?
You know?
It's a shame you're not going to be around long enough to hand her the program. That isn't seawater, you know. It's a byproduct of the microbes contained in the pool. Buoyancy is practically non-existent thanks to the high oxygen content. Once you fall in, you don't come up. Take a good look at your grave. Show me what you've got.
C'est parti. Alors déjà, petit truc à savoir, c'est que à la base Vamp c'était un personnage féminin et il a changé au dernier moment en mettant un personnage masculin. Et il s'inspirait de... Donc Vamp, version féminine, et les cheveux longs, noirs, tout ça. Il s'est inspiré du danseur de flamenco qui s'appelait Joaquin Cortez pour le design. Donc il a à peu près la même gueule que Vamp au final, dans l'esprit. Et à la base aussi, Vamp, on ne devait pas le combattre de la manière dont on va le battre, dont on va se battre là. Donc là, je fais des tours pour expliquer vite fait. À la base, en fait, il va avoir un dragon tatoué sur le torse. Et ce dragon, en fait, une fois au contact de l'eau, il devait sortir, on devait se fight contre le dragon. Et il a changé d'idée à la fin. C'est comme ça d'ailleurs qu'il esquive les... Comment dire ? C'est comme ça qu'il esquive les balles d'ailleurs, grâce à la danse du flamenco. Un truc. Non. Quel enculé! Non, on va crever. Alors qu'on aurait pu l'avoir du premier coup. J'avais pas la bonne arme équipée pour casser le truc. Oh, dommage. Dommage. Ouais. Fait trop mal, je crois. Putain, mais qu'il est con Raiden aussi après se mettre dans le bon angle. Choc. Viennent de ce côté-là. On va pas y arriver, c'est mort. Putain.
Raiden, what's wrong? Raiden! Raiden!
body.
C'est bon, on l'a eu. Dommage, on aurait fait l'avoir du premier coup.
Colonel, they've apparently completed the final check procedure for arsenal gear.
Find Emma on the double. You've got to get her to install the virus program that the President gave you. When you find her, take her to the computer room on level B2 in the core of Shell 1.
Snake, did you catch all that? I didn't make it on time. Arsenal's going active.
Yeah, I heard. The hostage rescue's gonna have to wait.
I'm going after Emma.
We'll secure the computer room. Looks like we can't install the virus program without Emma.
Can't your partner do it?
I would if I could, but the security for this system is no joke. I need more time.
That's why we need her.
Understood. I'll make sure you have your family reunion. What's up?
A lot of years have passed between EE and me.
Then you should see her, right?
I don't have the right to see her.
We can talk about this later. Raiden, I think you'd better get moving. Emma's in the locker room to the north, right?
I'm on it.
Jack. Jack, about trying to break into your room.
Rose, just forget about it.
No, listen to me. I said I did it because I was worried about you, but it wasn't just that.
What?
I was suspicious. I thought there might be someone else.
Someone else?
Another woman.
Rose.
I really thought so, because sometimes you're so horribly cold.
You know I wouldn't.
I'm serious. Sometimes I feel like you're pushing me away. So I...
Did you get in?
Yeah.
Are you satisfied now? There wasn't anyone there, was there?
No. No, there was no one there. There was absolutely no one in your room. Not another woman, not me, not even you.
Rose.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to apologize, that's all. Talk to you later.
Non, j'ai fini. Alors... On aura un nœud ici. On va s'arrêter là. On va resave quand même.
Hey, Jack. Take care, Jack.
On va s'arrêter là. Du coup, on en est à... Je sais pas vu combien on était à 10 heures de jeu, 11 heures, je sais plus. Au niveau du stream, on est à presque 4 heures. Du coup, on va s'arrêter là. On se retrouve bientôt pour la suite. Je sais pas dans combien de parties on va le terminer, parce qu'il y a encore beaucoup à faire. Donc, je pense qu'il y a encore au moins... Ouais, non. 5-6 heures, 5-6 heures, je pense, de jeu, je pense. Facile. Du coup, voilà. Du coup, ben... Merci Taziel d'être venu et d'avoir commenté sur le live. Et puis, bah, à la prochaine pour la suite. Et bon, peut-être pas la fin tout de suite, mais en tout cas la suite de MGS2. Salut!